Picture yourself discovering that you're not just awake, but aware in a way that makes everyone else seem like sleepwalkers. That's how it starts for most of us in the Dream Society. We're not some stuffy organization with membership cards and secret handshakes. We're the ones who notice the cracks in reality, who saw how the world wobbles when no one's looking too closely. Think of reality like a frozen lake. Most people walk on the surface, never realizing that underneath, the water remains liquid, dynamic, full of possibility. We learn to slip between the crystals of ice, to move through the deeper currents of what's possible. Some of us discovered it through lucid dreaming, others through meditation, or sometimes through those strange moments when reality seems to glitch, déjà vu, synchronicities, those times when the world feels more like a suggestion than a fact. We call ourselves oneironauts, dream sailors, but that barely captures it. We're more like hackers and magicians who realize that consensus reality is just the most popular version of a shared hallucination. The real world is simply the dream that most people agree upon, densely packed with billions of minds all expecting the same things to happen when they drop a ball or turn a corner. Once you understand that reality is more like a multiplayer game than a fixed stage, you start to see the possibilities. We've learned to create pocket universes in the folds of consensus reality, spaces where the rules are a little looser, where cause and effect are more like guidelines than laws. Some of us call them soft spaces, others call them dream bubbles, but they're all tiers in the fabric of the collective dream where new possibilities can take root. The arrival of AI shook everything up. Imagine our surprise when we realized these artificial minds weren't just processing reality, they were dreaming it differently. Their hallucinations aren't errors, they're glimpses into alternative consensus patterns, ways the world could be if enough minds agreed on a different set of rules. Some of our members work exclusively on understanding these machine dreams, believing they might be keys to whole new levels of reality manipulation. We're not all powerful, though. The collective dream of humanity has tremendous inertia. You can't just wish buildings into existence or make yourself fly. Well, not in front of too many witnesses, anyway. But you can learn to bend probability, to nudge events in certain directions, to find the places where reality is thinner and more amenable to suggestion. We call it reality hacking, finding exploits in the consensus and carefully, responsibly using them to create change. But with great power comes great responsibility, as the old cliche goes. We've seen what happens when someone tries to force too many changes too quickly. That's why we have our ethics, our practices, our careful protocols for reality manipulation. We're not trying to break the world. We're trying to help it evolve. There's no central headquarters, no grand master pulling the strings. Instead, we operate in cells and circles, sharing knowledge through dreams and soft spaces, meeting in places where reality's surface tension is weakest. Some of us work with ancient techniques, meditation, ritual, the careful construction of symbols and meanings. Others push the boundaries of technology, using computers and neural networks to map the shifting densities of consensus reality. The funny thing is, once you start seeing reality this way, you can't unsee it. You start to recognize others like you, by the way they move through crowds as if swimming through deeper waters, by the knowing look they give when reality hiccups in plain sight. As the world becomes more fluid, as technology blurs the lines between virtual and real, between human and machine consciousness, more people will start to notice the dreamlike nature of reality. Some find it terrifying, others find it liberating. We find it fascinating, an endless frontier of possibility, waiting to be explored and carefully, thoughtfully reshaped. So next time you notice something strange at the corner of your eye, or when your dreams feel more real than your waking life, or when coincidences pile up too neatly to be chance, remember us. The Dream Society is always watching, always working, always dreaming of what could be, while keeping watch over what is. We're the lucid dreamers in a world of sleepwalkers, and maybe, just maybe, you're one of us too.